What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today reactions to the classics, bringing you a Bauhaus song battle, courtesy of the man that introduced us to Bauhaus a couple of years ago now, our longtime friend and patron of the channel, CSN, and we're coming back for round 3, 4, I don't even know what it is.
It's been a while.
But as you can see at the bottom, man, we're going to be checking out Of Lillies and Remains off of their really strong album, Mask, and then that's going to go against Party of the First Part, and we got a unique and cool little video that we're going to be watching along with that. So before we get into that, though, a little bit primer of the band itself. Bauhaus, an English rock band formed in 1978, consists of Daniel Ash, Peter Murphy, Kevin Haskins, and David J. Various members would later go on to form Tones on Tail and Love and Rockets, which we have stuff off of as well.
The band was originally named Bauhaus in 1919 in reference to the first operating year of the German art school Bauhaus, although they shortened the name within a year of formation. Probably a good idea. One of the pioneers of Gothic rock, Bauhaus were known for their dark imagery and gloomy sound, although they mixed many genres including dub, glam rock, psychedelia, and funk. Their 1979 debut single, Bela Lugosi's Dead, is considered one of the harbingers of Gothic rock music and has been influential in contemporary goth culture.
Yeah, we did a reaction to that, a live one, and that was pretty striking.
Our first
cool.
one might have been our first introduction to Bauhaus. Like, all right, man.
Always a staple around Halloween time. They are frequently considered to be innovators of goth. However, the band rejected this label, preferring to describe their style as dark glam. Peter Murphy said he felt their contemporaries had a larger hand in solidifying what became goth. Likewise, Kevin Haskins felt that bands such as Susie and the Banshees were more influential to goth subculture than themselves, and mentioned that Bauhaus were more three-dimensional, more art rock. Daniel Ash nevertheless admitted, if you wear black and your first single is Bela Lugosi's Dead, you pretty much got a stamp on you. That's always been one of our strongest songs, so it's sort of undeniable. Going into this one, this is off Mask from 1981, their second studio record coming off in the flat field, and I've listened to this album before and thought it was good. Not quite up to par with their debut, but it's been a while since I've heard this song. So.
Yeah, and CSN said this is about a man who, upon realizing he just died as the dirt covers his coffin, attempts to climb out of his grave. Vocals by David J. and then Peter Murphy.
Well, as always, man, gonna have the lyrics pulled up. Enjoy this song, and then we'll get to Party of the First Part on deck.
In the marbled reception hall, I receive a 3-band gold ring from Mark, a token of esteem. Running through ghost closet locker rooms to hide from Peter, who has fallen to the old cold stone floor, wheezing and emitting a seemingly endless flow of ectoplasmic white goo from ears and mouth.
Talk about a Halloween vibe, man. This song has.
Through the hall, whistles as it breezes through the narrow slits in the green locked doors. I hide in one of these, number 13. Barely concealed but hoped for. Blackout. Blackout.
Now Peter Murphy can come in.
I will climb this high wall in remembrance of Clancy, to regain or re-earn my life. As I died just a flicker of an eyelid ago, the wall has many holes and many foot pieces to fasten to. The wall is dangerous, and this is my penance. My penance and my task.
Is this the coffin, you think?
Yeah.
I did it once and they wondered, yet I needed to go one more around, up rotatingly, across rigidly, down easily, and foolishly I endeavored again. Capture back my chain of
Of Lillies and Remains, bringing it here. Very kind of a weird song, and I don't mean that in a negative slang.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely a weird song. I don't mean a negative either. It's because we start off with, there's only 2 verses, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no real chorus. They only say the title of the song at the very end. But David J. comes in with the spoken verse with a bunch of like odd things in here.
That really kind of gave a horror, Halloween time vibe when he's talking about ectoplasmic white goo.
I was thinking of Ghostbusters from there, from ears and mouth. And so then Peter comes in. He's singing sort of, but he's almost more speaking as well. And I thought the instrumentation was spot on.
Oh, yeah.
It just had this kind of, I don't know how to say manic, but like menacing sort of.
It's a bit off kilter.
And you're just like, what is going on here? And yeah, I guess he's getting out of that coffin at the end, trying to get out, in Peter Murphy's verse.
Knowing what CSN said and kind of reading it through.
Helped. Thank you for sharing that, CSN.
He says that the wall is dangerous, and this is my penance and my task. I did it once, and they wondered. Yet I needed to go one more around. So I'm wondering if the wall there is that coffin that he's trying
to get open.
So that he knows it has many holes and everything. So very kind of cinematic in that regard too. And then you just have that guitar that's like almost untuned and just screeching in there and a bit harsh at points. And yet again, I think Bauhaus is good at just really forming that atmosphere to go along with the lyrical content that they kind of want you to feel. So now we're gonna go to the party of the first part from the Sky's Gone Out, their 3rd record in 1982. And CSN said in this, in 82, Bauhaus took the dialogue from the animated film The Devil and Daniel Mouse by the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation and set it to music. This fan video plays the track over the section of the film they used and closes with footage of Bauhaus in the opening scene of The Hunger, starring David Bowie. So that's a bit interesting here. That gives a little context.
Yeah, and the CD reissue of this album has the bonus track Ziggy Stardust that we did on a previous battle. So let's just connect all the both. Guys, I don't think this part of this video is going to get blocked, but in case it does, we'll put a slide over it. You won't be able to see the video, but if the video itself gets blocked, we'll put it on a Vimeo that you can click on the bottom.
Who are you?
My card, pretty lady.
Homemade Care Music Production. Yeah, let's see, Bob. Present.
I like your style. Too bad you're not a singer.
Oh, but I am. I am a singer.
No fooling.
No.
He doesn't look like a trustworthy guy.
No, he does not.
Fantastic. Different.
See, I want to be a star. Oh, please.
Talk me into it. Contract. Just our standard contract. Nothing fancy.
It's like a 60s or 70s music jacket.
And that's right. The fine print.
Read it all.
Oh, I give up. I trust you. Okay.
That Alan Klein.
I'll sign.
Nice.
Where's the ink?
We always use blood. It's more permanent.
Oh, I don't know. Can't we wait for Dan?
Oh, sure. I'll be back next year. Come on, Weeze.
Next year? Oh, wait, stop, I'll sign. What about a band? I know a drummer.
She can't be bothered. She's got an interview.
The interview circumstances are so absurd and so silly.
How do you feel about your sudden success? Well, I feel like being a big star is really great, you know? It's like fabulous. But lonely too sometimes. Oh, that's nice. This is the biggest thing ever. Stop now, sweetie. Yeah, but where do I go from here?
Don't worry. I want you. We have a bargain.
No! I didn't mean that! Wait!
I'm is to render up her soul now and forevermore to the party of the second part. That's me. Shall we go?
Here come the boys who's younger.
Party of the first part up in here, man. Man, that was interesting because, like, you know, I had to go back and the lyrics as well. So, indeed, you know, on the album, they had the, you know, the dialogue that we heard,
Yeah.
but it lended something when you actually were able to kind of see the animation
definitely.
and whatnot. And it was kind of clever the way you had the, I don't even know, what was he? He was able to transform, you know, almost a devil-like
Yeah, it was
figure.
Beelzebub, so I guess that's definitely, yeah, the devil transforming into whatever you want it to be. You made a nice shout out of Alan Klein, maybe because I said it's like a record exec of the 60s or 70s, just robbing this girl and basically owning her soul after she signs her life away.
Got to sign it in blood, yeah. And I thought it was clever too how the contract, it just kept going and going. And eventually she's like, you know what?
Can I trust you?
You can never trust those dastardly record executives right there. As it was going on, you know, the bass kind of punched up a little bit more, and you know, you got that more full Bauhaus sound, and then, you know, at the end of the video it was cool too to kind of see the group in person, so to speak, there, and you know, just how old Jan Mouse, she got everything she wanted, got the big house and everything, and at the end of the day she's all dolled up and like, this really, that was not what I signed up for.
Be careful what you wish for, boys and girls. I thought it had a really good message to it. So Trey, now we're going to go to our overall winner. For me, I'm going to go with Of Lillies and Remains. I think this is a really good battle because they're two very interesting, different types of songs. So I'm going to go with Of Lillies and Remains.
Well, maybe it's just because the video component, but I'm going to go Party of the First Part, man. I just thought it was really clever and creative how Bauhaus was able to put that together, man. And I guess, I mean, if you didn't know what it was, you were probably listening to the record being like, who are these voices?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, exactly.
This doesn't sound like Peter Murphy, but I thought that was a cool video. So cheers to CSN for bringing that. And let us know which of these two you got as your winner down below. And be sure to check out our other Bauhaus videos. You can check that out. We'll put a video at the end along with our Patreon page, where if you want to support the channel, maybe have us do a battle, you can check that out as well. But until next time, thanks for watching, happy listening, and we will see you.